Live. Hello, good evening, or good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you are watching this video clip here, which is going out live here. My name's Nick C here, host of the Nice and Relaxing Show, otherwise also known as NAR. In the background, of course, relaxing nicely is the man himself behind all the organ sort of style of playing, voluntaries, hymns, that kind of thing. And we've even got one person watching right now, which is quite amazing. Although, of course, I didn't expect that to be the thing. I was expecting to be having people watching as a video. But if you're watching on video replay anyway, we do apologise if we are going out live. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't actually. But yeah, well, if you're watching on replay, seriously, of course, that was a little bit of a joke. But yeah, if you're watching on replay, we do appreciate it as always. Well, yeah, cough, cough. So yeah, right. Okay, let's look at the chat sector actually. So yeah, Julian himself, as in Giuliani Buzz, will be actually talking to you about when he returns back to normality is the right word, back in Suffolk, because we're in Norfolk at the moment here at the Premier Inn, of course, Nelson Hotel, room number 20. So yeah, we just literally had our dinner earlier with the great waiter service of Groover, known as Mark A. But anyway, he's going to be talking about when he returns to Suffolk with his hymns and voluntaries that he might think to play when he returns. So it is now over to you, Giuliani, as in Julian Klaus, from the Nice and Relaxing Show. So yeah, let me just make sure it's down. Can you come to the camera a little bit more, or sit in the chair? Actually, it'd be better. Just for a second until you're finished. That's right. Okay. Quickly, because they're seeing your bottom half there. But anyway, yeah, talk us through when you return to normality in Suffolk, when you play the tunes for the Nice and Relaxing Show. What can people expect to hear?
Good evening, everybody. Nice and Relaxing show. Not tonight, but I play for the show. So the show is about more classical and more sort of relaxing hymns and voluntaries and.
And what do you use to play it on? What do you use to play the music on?
An organ.
Yeah. And what's the name of it? What's the?
Well, the one I use at the moment is a Technics Use 50. We're trying to get the other organ at the back.
Well, you tried to for a long time, but
yeah, it's difficult to get it going because the sound doesn't play. But some reason I don't know what it is. We've cleaned it all up to a standard, and everything else works, but the sound doesn't. But that's just not the point we're looking for. But we do want that back if we can.
So yeah, we're talking about something else here.
Yep.
We want to go back onto the subject here that we were talking about in the first instance about, of course, your playing of the tunes that people can expect to hear, such as hymns, voluntaries. And so, what are the rough sort of plan that you might have? Just a rough plan.
Well, I haven't got the rough plan at the moment, but I have to do the music according to what the schedule we're doing and the theme of the virtual relaxing music. What do you call it?
So, do you have any hymns in mind?
Not exactly, no, but it'll probably be Palm Sunday hymns.
Right. Okay.
And the following, if we do one, it'll be back to Easter hymns.
Do you have any idea what kind of organ voluntaries that you had at the beginning and at the end?
No, not exactly, but Probably about 4 hymns each way.
Okay.
There might be a small difference on the technique. It's just a small. That's the break in between, and we have a voluntary at the start and voluntary at the end, and possibly a made up one at the end, depending on what the time is and what time we do it. And join with that when we do it live. But sometimes we have sound difficulties. Sometimes we have to get it going. Do stay with us, whatever it's on the picture is or the sound. We may have a little bit of sound difficulties, but it will come on eventually. So stand by with us on that. I will announce speeches with the narrator and that kind of thing. That's the natural. That's the nice and relaxing music as it stands. So we're in a hotel here. So I enjoyed my 3 little breaky poos, but on this note here tonight, we had an interesting waiter tonight. I had a 2-course dinner, and that's what I can say to that, and a drinky food and a pot of tea. And we in a room for about 3 or 4 days or so. It's been a relaxing 3 days, and it's all quiet around here to a point, but it's an interesting stay.
Okay, so finally,
ask the question. Finally.
Oh, you're just going to say something?
No, I was going to end it, but have you got a question?
Yeah, okay. Just before you end it here, when can they expect to hear the music going out? Because, you know, we are thinking about doing some videos for it instead of the live sometimes, and a video of you playing, you know, for the channel of Nice and Relaxing would be quite nice. And also the fact that of course, we can also go live if we wanted to. So when's your live one out? And of course, do you plan to do some videos as well? First of all, the live bit.
Well, the live usually goes out around about Sundays from say 7:30 to 8 o'clock time. That around about that time for about an hour or so. Not usually on the Sundays because it's sort of half the religious day. So so there's other YouTubers out there as well as our tune. If you want more definitely different church virtual things on YouTube or whatever you call it, go down to Beauty of Sound as well as nice and relaxing show. So so you can have both on 2 channels or whatever it is. It's on both on the same channel, but you can have 2 phones watching. It might clash, but it doesn't matter which one you use. One is different to another, so I mean, that's completely different. So so mine is near enough the same, but on a different organ. But it's not requests, but I can do requests for free. It's got at least to be 70 years out of copyright issue. Composer like Johann Sebastian Bach would be, for instance. So you want a Bach voluntary or something like that. I could probably do that as a request, or under him called All Things Bright and Beautiful. They're definitely out of 70 years, so I can use hymns out of copyright there. Sorry about the cough there. So out of copyright over 70 years, so we can do as at this stage. So anything like Shine Jesus Shine, we won't be able to play because it's a modern piece, and I know it's a dancey piece, but like Lord of the Dance is another one. We won't be able to do that until we get permission to do that, to do those pieces. So it's got to be hymns, Lovely Vine, that kind of thing. There's 2 tunes of that, 2 tunes that all bring bright and beautiful, and so on. Voluntaries if you get a bark one, it will be alright. If you get a ripsy off one, that should be okay. Cargado should be okay. And any others like Swelink, that'd be okay to play. Anything that's over 70 years out, the person has gone for at least 70 years or more. So that is the situation. Usually come out from 7 o'clock onwards to 9 maybe. It depends on the times. It could be 7:30, roughly about 7:30 to 8:30, or 8 o'clock to 9, something like that, something around that time. So if you do watch us, you'll be on mostly on a Sunday to stay with that. If you want to learn the organ, you have to start with the piano and work your way up from there. If you want to stay on the piano, you start on the piano. It's like playing a clarinet and a saxophone. They're completely two different instruments. You both can blow them. You both can play the keys. One is thick keys, and one is a bit sort of light keys. An organ can be different in technique of your playing. For instance, if it's a tracker organ, it's very hard to play because it's very heavy. The action is very heavy. As it's on electronic one, it's slightly heavier, but it's not as bad as the old versions of the organ. So this is an electronic organ at the moment. I can't play a punk organ. I could, but I mean, we will do those videos on the electric one as well at some point, but I'm not sure when. So you can watch those videos when we've done them, sort of thing. Okay, that's my finale on that. So thank you, folks, for watching. And any more questions?
Yeah, just one thing to wrap up with. Of course, don't forget one or two things here. Subscribe to NAR show, which is nice and relaxing. Well, just nice and relaxing with yourself, Giuliani Buzz, and of course, touring with us as well.
Yes, do subscribe and
hit that thumbs up.
And thumbs up, not thumbs down. Does it go wrong?
Okay.
You can't unthumb it. So we go click that way, whatever it is. So do subscribe us for free. If you're over a certain age, like 16 plus, whatever it is, do have a watch of us. Nice, not just nice and relaxing. There's other touring parts that you can watch as well. We haven't thought of a comedy yet, but if that's what you want from touring with us comedy, do let us know in the chat or whatever it is, or what's the email for touring us at?
No, it's touringusteam@gmail.com.
touringusteam@gmail.com.
Thank you.
If you want to.
Okay.
Question.
From all of us here, say it all together.
Peace out.
Peace out for now.
Take care, everybody.
That's it. Must be enough, otherwise you could go on for ages. But yeah, we're still on there on here.
Was it a video?
Yeah, and you was going out live as well on that video as well. So there's a bit of both. So yeah, my thanks to Giuliani Buzzard, just to remind you yet again, touring with us team@gmail.com. And of course, yeah, he'll be playing a mixture of Palm Sunday kind of hymns as we head towards Easter. That's probably a summarization of what he might be doing. Just a rough idea. By the way, I haven't got any notes with me, although I've got a notepad in my suitcase, but of course I haven't been able to use it, unfortunately. But of course, sometimes it's nice to have a script with you, but of course I'm generally an improvisation kind of guy, which likes to do it without a script. But of course, sometimes it's nice to have a script to, give you an idea of what to say. But pretty much 9 times out of 10, I know roughly what to say. But yeah, I hope I could summarize that in one straight lot of words. But yeah, I'm now going to go over to the touring with us section. I don't know how many people will tune in on there. We had at least one person tuning in, and then of course it disappeared from us. But if you're watching on replay, we always appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up, which is this thumbs up here. Maybe Julian in the background can do that as well. Can you put your thumbs up, Julian? That's it. Thank you very much. My thanks to Julian, who came on to talk about his music on there. And don't forget to check out Richard McVeigh, which obviously, well, obviously is the right word. That, of course, he is away tonight. He's been at Romsey Abbey. So, unfortunately, he's not doing a live virtual church tonight on Sunday, the 17th of March, 2024, which is this date that you're watching this pretty much live or video. So from, of course, the yeah, Julian needs to come off the screen for a minute for that, of course, secret reason. But yeah, from all of us here from Sunday the 17th of March 2024, my many thanks to Groover, who allowed us to have a great time at the Table restaurant at the Premier Inn Nelson Hotel, just a few yards away from our room number 20. And we was told at the reception by a guy called James, which we'll talk about on the touring with us. And I've just got to get myself a coffee for that, so that I can keep a little bit awake here. It's coming up to 11 o'clock here. We've been going for 16 minutes or so. But yeah, my many thanks to Groover and, of course, receptionist, in particular, James, who explained about the ID situation. Now, of course, it's very interesting to know this, and I'll probably repeat this on touring with us anyway. Roughly speaking, it is, well, in their sense, easier to actually process the booking online and on the card. Well, pretty much both on the card if it's online, as well as just stamping your card as well. But the only thing is the authorities know about it if it's on the card. But of course, never mind all that. Of course, we're not here to talk about politics here, but what we are here to do is let you know a little bit about it. And of course, yes, if you ever spend a night in a Premier Inn, then it's quite useful to know all this information. So he explained about the ID, which of course is useful to know. And of course, you won't be asked for ID if you use your card or if you purchase your room or book your room online. It's only cash they don't like. But anyway, we won't talk too much about it on this channel here because it's not really relevant to nice and relaxing with Giuliani Buzz. So that should return as per usual, usually on a Sunday, I believe. I don't think he told us the day, but maybe he did. Maybe I misheard that. But yeah, I have to scroll back to see if he actually mentioned that. But of course, in the meantime, we will be doing some videos, and of course, yeah, we'll do some videos as well as some lives. It'll be something to focus on and something to keep us busy. Hopefully, we'll do this camera live, this webcam that we're using, and straight live, which will be great. Sometimes we'll use OBS Studio to record our stuff, which is quite nice as well. But yeah, better still, we hope to do it directly live because we'll be able to use our Vodafone Wi-Fi back at Suffolk so that we can actually get directly to the organ at some point. But the only problem is it's a little bit on the awkward side, which is why we need extra cameras, really, which we do have the facility of. But of course, they can run out of battery, which is a nuisance sometimes. You'll have to have phones with decent length of battery. But yes, as I say, we will go live at some point on this channel. We can only do that on a webcam on this channel because the phones will not allow the live at the moment, because we're talking about mobile phones here. we need 50 subscribers for that to happen. If you do want to be a subscriber to Nice and Relaxing with Giuliani Buzz Bars, then of course, yes, by all means, subscribe to the channel of Nice and Relaxing. It's hosted by myself, Nick C, from the Deep Touring with Us. But yeah, mainly we do go on the phones. If we do go on the phones, which is the mobiles, on Touring with Us, that's where we'll do the mobile phone version. But in the meantime, we'll have to just focus on webcam at the moment because we do have the facility to do it live. From all of us here, peace out for now and take care. Commiserations to Liverpool, of course, Groover's team as well, who said it was a bit of a pity, or maybe used another word. Cruel, he said. I think he said the word was. It was Jonathan Brooks in charge. But 4-3 in extra time, Manchester United knocked Liverpool out by a punch and Judy, or maybe just a punch. But Liverpool was so edgily close to get through to the next level. But, of course, they avoid playing Coventry in the semi-final, which Manchester United have instead. But it is Coventry way round. I wish Coventry very, very well, and the channel of Matt and Sophie that predict all the scores. Anyway, we'll leave that racing through your mind just for now with the beautiful bit of feeling going around that. We'll leave that racing through your mind with the great feeling inside you. Till next time, take care. Bye from Norwich at the Premier Inn Nelson Hotel, room number 20. Say bye, Janet.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.